Hi guys, it's Paul from Paul Cole Cricket here at Uzi Sports in their new setup to do another bat review for you today. It's the DSC Blak 2000, which is brand new for 2024, the new edition in the DSC range. It's packed up in the full-length bat cover that I'm pleased to say comes for free with the bat. Matches the name very nicely in this black colourway as well, nicely padded, zip top, good quality bat cover. Always good side. You've got like branded zips and stuff, so yeah, it looks very nice. There's one behind me as well, as you may notice, but I'll spend the majority of the time focusing on this one, which I've taken out of the wrapper to give you a real up close and personal look at it. So 2000 grade, that is grade 2 English willow, and it looks like a grade 2, let's be realistic here. There's 7 grains here, pretty clean, no heartwood, a couple of wavy grains and a couple of a few blemishes there. So yeah, not bad looking, but yeah, it is very much grade 2. The stickers I like, I was actually quite surprised by this. I thought with the name, and also when I saw them on the website, I thought they'd be plain black, but actually it's more like a navy blue colour, sort of with a bit of purple thrown in there and a tiny bit of black, but it's certainly not as fully black as I thought it would be. I like the detailing in the branding and the slight embossing there as well. It does look really cool, I think. And then on the back as well, yeah, nice little additional colours there at the bottom. Otherwise, you see that same again there. So yeah, looks wise, I really like the branding and everything. I think it's great. In terms of the shape, it's sort of a middle, maybe mid to low actually, with a duckbill toe, as you can see there, which definitely helps with the weight distribution, the pickup, like I'll show you shortly. And there is minimal, I would call it a minimal concaving, to be honest, just a little bit to keep the weight down slightly, but at the centre there, you're still getting a pretty wide sweet spot, not a huge amount of wood taken out in that area. And the weight is £2.9 of this bat. The pickup is, yeah, I mean, maybe half an ounce light or feels its weight, I would say. Yeah, I mean, it's an okay pick. It's not my favourite. It's all right. I think one of the reasons, to be honest, it doesn't pick up as well as it could is the handle. Actually, it's quite a thin handle, and for me, I tend to prefer thicker handles. Tend to help with the weight distribution as well. It's a classic example of a bat where, if you like a handle that's at least medium thickness, I would strongly recommend adding a second grip, because as it is, you might find it a little bit thin. Something to maybe bear in mind. It's quite round at the bottom as well, which you don't see so much of these days. That means it's great if you're more of a wristy or bottom-handed player. You get sort of a few restrictions there. In terms of the grip, I really like things like the detailing, the branding there, their own branded grip, which looks really classy, I think. Be ashamed to have to cover that with a second grip, but maybe you could always put a different grip underneath, couldn't you? In terms of the specs, it's fairly big, 35mm edges, 59mm spine, and a 19mm toe. It's not too bad considering it's 2.9 and minimal concave, fairly low density, all things being equal, and very bowed. As you can see, that's one of the real distinguishing features of this bat. It's a bit like a banana, really, isn't it, with that curvature there. Should help you clear the infield, play over the top. Also helps a little bit with that pickup too. In terms of the mallet test, let's do that, of course, working away from the toe up to the base of the stickers first before bouncing a ball in it. It's fairly sort of medium to soft, medium feel, I'd say. It shouldn't take too long to reach peak performance level. Up high, down low. So main takeaway for me on that would be up high, it wasn't quite as good as it was lower down. So I sort of said, yeah, I think mid to low sweet spot is more accurate actually. A bit better for front foot play, slow pitches I would say. Not quite as much value I would suspect when you're playing those back foot shots or if you're playing on bouncy pitches. This bat is used and endorsed by Rachin Ravindra, so obviously there's a big name behind it. And yeah, as I said, brand new for 2024. The one problem I've got with this bat is the price, to be honest. It's £429.99. you know, I like a lot about the bat for sure, no question about that. But for a grade 2 English willow bat to be well over £400 just seems a little bit expensive for me. I know the price of bats have gone up a lot lately from the time, even from the time when I was selling them. But that's still an awful lot of money for me for a grade 2 bat. This is not top end. This is, you know, near the top, but not at the very top, and you're still paying 420. It just seems like a lot of money. So in terms of value for money, I wouldn't give it top marks, that's for sure. But I do appreciate the power of the brand, you know, otherwise there is quite a lot to like about these DSC Blak bats, to be fair. This one behind me, of the two, it's already got the wrapper on, as you see. I've not shown it much. I don't like it quite as much off the mallet, but it does have a couple more grains. There's 9 grains there, but also, you know, grade 2 willow, a couple of blemishes. They won't be stunning, but yeah, just to give you a bit of an idea, this one's also 2.9 incidentally, so they're coming out quite light. But yeah, there it is, guys, the DSC Blak 2000 cricket bat. Come down to Swindon here to see the new Uzi Sports shop and maybe have a net at the lanes they've got here as well. Highly recommended. We're here at the breakout facility here as part of the shop, incidentally. Or you can order online. The link is in the description. So wherever you are in the world, you could click through that link and order, because Uzi Sports ship globally. You could get your hands on one of these DSC Blak 2000 bats. Thanks very much for watching this video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you again soon.